Students, today we are going to discuss the derivation of motion of car on a level road. Before that, you have to know about the centripetal force. The force which is directed toward the center of circle is called centripetal force and it is denoted by the Fc. So what is the formula of Fc? Fc is equals to mv square upon r. We will use this formula for solving the derivation. So here you have to know about the centrifugal force also. Centrifugal force, it is exactly opposite of centripetal, means the force which is directed away from center of circle, that is called centrifugal force. Now try to understand the motion of car on a level road. Here we have considered, suppose it is a car. The N stands for a normal reaction, the W stands for weight, and that weight is nothing but mg we have taken. So the force, it is directed in this direction. So you know that here there are three types of forces acting on a car. The first, it is a weight of car that we have represented by W, normal reaction N, and the frictional force, it is F. These three forces are acting on a car. But if you will see about the acceleration, as there is no acceleration in a vertical direction, so we can write the equation, that is n minus, what is this, w we have taken mg, so n minus mg is equals to 0. You can observe this figure, n and mg, they both are in opposite direction. We can write the equation n minus mg is equals to 0. We can write it n is equals to mg also. Suppose it is equation number 1. Now you know that we have discussed already about the centripetal force. Here the centripetal force required for a circular motion, it's along the surface of the road. It's along the surface of the road and provided by the component of contact force between the road and the car tires along the surface. So here, as we have discussed already about the static friction, so mu s, it stands for what? The coefficient of static friction. Here if you will see the static friction that provides the centripetal acceleration. We have learned already about the centripetal force. Here the centripetal acceleration, the static friction that provides the centripetal acceleration, and static friction, it opposes the impeding motion of a car moving away from the circle. So we can write the equation related to the mu s, n and f. So what is this equation? F is equal to or less than equal to, you can take, what is this, mu s into n, where mu s stands for coefficient of static friction, n stands for mg, and f, what is f we have taken? This is a centripetal force, and that is nothing but what, mv square upon r is less than equal to mu s stands for coefficient of static friction, I am writing as it is, and n is equals to what we have got, mg. So I will put here n is nothing but mg. So we can write here n is equals to mg. So we have got this equation. So here just we will simplify it. Mv square upon r, I am taking here equal to mu s into mg. So here which term is getting cancelled? Is a present at both side, it will be getting cancelled. Now let us try to understand. We can write the equation for a v square. This r will go here, so mu s into capital R into g. So here we can write the equation for a v, root of, what is this, mu s capital R into g. So this is the equation we have got, and it is known as Vmax. So the Vmax means maximum speed of circular motion of a car, and we have got the equation, that is nothing but Vmax is equals to root of mu s into Rg. So that is the derivation of the motion of car on a level road. So here you have to use only n minus mg is equals to 0. We have got n is equals to mg. Use this fc is a less than equal to mu s into n. Put the n is equals to mg. So fc is the centripetal force. You know the formula of it. Just put it and you will get the formula for a Vmax. That is the maximum speed of circular motion of a car. Thank you.